Hey guys, it's Athena. Today's a big day.
Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary.
That was from Christy, the Kindred Witch. And yes, today is my anniversary on YouTube. My 2-year anniversary to be exact, which is kind of insane because it doesn't feel that long, but also it seems like it's been my life for so long that it's hard to remember a time before. Yes, today, August the 3rd, 2 years ago, I decided to finally take Ember Honey Raven's advice and sit down and very nervously talk and say hello. Nervous freaking wreck. I will include my intro video below in case you're curious. And even though there's hardly anything to it, it took me hours to try to edit. I didn't know how to do much in terms of editing. Anyone out there who has ever wanted to make a video and hasn't done it yet, I'm going to say what Ember said. Just do it. I want to see it. Make a video. Share yourself. Tell us who you are. You don't have to think you're amazing. You don't have to think that you're so important that you need to be out there. It's not like that at all. At least not from my perspective. I did it because I wanted to be a part of the community, and I wanted to, at the time, respond to Witchiversity, which was Ember's Facebook group for people who wanted to learn more about the history of witchcraft and all the little bits and pieces that go along with it. My first couple videos were VRs to homework assignments that we did. And after a few weeks or so, I eventually branched off into other topics, but that was my main reason to do it. I certainly never saw myself as any kind of expert in this field. I still am learning. I've been following it, I guess, 5 years, 6 years. I can't keep up, really. Even now, I don't think there's any part of it that I feel confident and like, oh, I know my stuff now. With the exception of one thing. I am less terrified and worried about being outed. I have come out to everyone who's important to me in my life. I don't really hide it anymore. As a teacher of elementary school, it's not my place to go to work and talk about religion or spirituality or beliefs because it's a public school and that's not what it's based on. I'm not walking around wearing shirts that say witchy things at school. But if somebody asked me point blank, I would be honest. I am not cowering in the corner hiding anymore. I would say at this point I'm 80% out, which if you had asked me 2 years ago, no, I never in a million years would have thought that. I would say that's the biggest change and the biggest surprise that has come from being on YouTube. I think talking to people and interacting with people and making some friends through the YouTube community, I think it's been practice for talking about these things and not just keeping it in my head. And I don't feel like it's wrong. There's no part of me that thinks this is wrong. They always say people have nothing to hide, hide nothing. I don't feel like this is something I need to hide anymore. I don't hide it anymore. And that is such a good feeling. Oh my gosh. Especially when you see people, or you know people who are really, really still quite worried about that. And I understand, depending on where you are in life, if you are young and if you are living with family that is opinionated, then yeah, I would say it's probably smart to keep it to yourself until you're an adult and until you can live on your own and make your own choices and pay your own bills, But once you are a grown-ass adult, this is a free country still. I don't know how much longer that's going to be the case, but for now, it's still a free country. And we don't need to live in fear. We just don't. So I guess I'll just get away from that topic because that's not what this is about. This is about, hey, 2-year anniversary. I think I'm also going to finally go ahead and just share the Book of Shadows. I've been planning all summer to do it, and I'm only a few pages away from being complete with it, and I kind of wanted to wait until it was completely done, but I also know there's no time like the present. I guess I'll say bye to you now. Stay tuned if you want to see the Book of Shadows update. Thank you to every subscriber and to especially my dear friends I've made out there and the people who've communicated with me, especially kind words, supportive words, and just love. Some of you have been around since day one, 2 years ago, and some of you are brand new, and I'm so thankful for everyone. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Peace. 2 years. This is a very interesting thing that was written in 1800 from Francis Barrett, talking about that magic is real and don't be playing around. When I began this book, I wanted to have a bunch of pages dedicated to the months of each month of the year and the moons. And so these are, at the time, the moons that I decided to follow. They're probably the most common ones for North America, but I don't know. I have since learned that there are literally hundreds, maybe even thousands of different names for moons if you look all over the world. These are the ones I had agreed upon when making this book. However, going forward, I think I'll probably keep some of these and then change some to suit me and what I feel is right for my practice. To sum up the rest of the months right here. September, October, November, December. And inside each of these envelopes, thank you Hazel Autumnwood for the idea. Inside each of these is some information about that moon and a little ritual you can do. And then over here, this is a page about the broom. I got this from New World Witchery. They send out information if you are one of their Patreons, so I love that. And then over here, this is also from New World Witchery, some more information, which I'll keep in there. For the aforementioned Witchiversity, 1 week our assignment was to learn about runes, and I created my own runes and then went forth with a page for each single one, which is crazy. I don't think now I would devote this much to each page, but at the time, it's what I did. So there you go. So there was a page for each rune. Then we get to the holidays. I have not finished the holidays. I haven't done Samhain yet. It's the one I stress over, and I haven't done that page yet. I will do it this year, but I didn't get it done before I made this video. So this is the Samhain, the pages I have saved for that. Okay, this section's not huge. It's going to be the bulk of my next book. I'm not going to spend my next book covering holidays and moons, I don't think, because it's in here. Maybe I'll make an exception with the moons, but that stuff is so readily available online and in the probably 100 books I already own. I don't feel like I need to rewrite those books into this book. This is, to me, just for me personally, what A Book of Shadows is all about. It's about what you bring to the story and what your magic is. And isn't this the stuff, if you found an old Book of Shadows, would you really want to read all about the holidays that are in every single freaking book? Or would you want to see, ooh, what did this witch do and how did it work? That's just my opinion. So this is the part that I value the most. Then I get to astrological birth chart. I paid like 15 bucks and put in my actual day of birth, yada, 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 and got a ton of information about not just your sun, moon, and rising, but all your houses and all that good stuff. So I definitely recommend that website. Lots of good info, which I printed out and I just taped inside it like so. So this is a huge packet. And then I found Archangel Correspondences, and this one corresponds with, this one corresponds with my birth and time. It's supposed to open up like that. Skip ahead, skip ahead, skip ahead. We get to the back of the book where all the cool people are. These are from New World Witchery, and they are letters with spells included. So Corey's, which is the 2 pages, and Lane's spell right here. And then some happy stuff. This is from Derry Ravenflower. I got this one this week from Christy, Kindred Witch. These were printouts of messages between Ember and me back in September 2015. And I printed them out very stalkerish. Jenny Love. This is from Witchy Bear. Love him. This one is from Cynthia, who was the winner of a drawing I did April of 2016. These are from Ember. Lots of nice little things from her. Over here, some other people. Lissy and Nadia. These are all from Eden and when we went to Salem. So these are some letters from Eden, and as mentioned, she writes like these ginormous, beautiful, beautiful letters. And then a couple other little leftovers from the Salem trip, and that's the end. Thanks for watching. I look forward to the future and seeing what my next book will be like. Tempting to buy one from Amethyst, tempting to buy one from Isis Chandler, and also tempting to learn how to make one myself. All I think I can probably say is I won't be doing another one exactly like this with just a sketchbook that I do this to. My next one's going to definitely go up a level, a little more official. But I'm proud of it. I was very insecure when I started, didn't know what I was doing. And, you know, when you open it up for people, you're opening yourself up for ridicule. But, you know, whatever. Usually the haters are unhappy people, so ultimately they don't hurt me, they just hurt themselves by being miserable. But yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for being here these 2 years. Love you.